Hello everyone, in this video we're tackling a backend calculation ticket on Develow.com. Currently, our e-commerce checkout API completely ignores regional sales tax, defaulting it to 0 for every single transaction. We need to implement dynamic tax logic based on the destination region passed in via a query parameter, ensure proper mathematical rounding, and update the final total. We'll head over to the Develow IDE and use the Develow AI chat to break down the store architecture and implement a clean, production-ready solution. Let's start by leveraging our Develow AI chat to quickly map out how regional parameters and lookup data are handled. Demonstrating targeted architectural discovery using AI is a key competency interviewers evaluate on Develow. First, we ask the AI, let's find the data models. Is there an existing helper function or utility map for retrieving region tax rates? DVL points us to an existing helper named rate4. Next, we verify the data pipeline by asking, where are the API routes and how is the region query parameter passed down to the store snapshot function? DVL outlines how the controller passes the region string into the store layout. Finally, we establish our guardrails by prompting, what do the tests look like in tests/tax.test.js? The AI confirms that unknown regions must safely default to a tax rate of 0 and the tax calculation must be rounded to the nearest integer cent rather than truncated. Now we have a perfect implementation blueprint. The architecture requirements for this fix are straightforward but demand strict mathematical accuracy. Dynamic lookup. We need to fetch the tax rate for the incoming region query parameter. Proper rounding. The tax must be calculated as subtotal multiplied by rate, wrapped in a rounding function to ensure correct integer cents. Standard truncation or flooring will cause financial discrepancy bugs and fail the grading suite. Grand total integration. The final invoice payload must return the subtotal, the specific tax, the region, and a recomputed grand total where total equals subtotal plus tax. Let's open API/src/store.js and apply our surgical one-line adjustment. Locate where const tax equals 0 is defined. We are going to completely replace this hard-coded assignment. We write const tax equals math.round open parenthesis subtotal multiplied by rate for open parenthesis region close parenthesis close parenthesis. Let's look at exactly what this does. We take our computed cart subtotal and multiply it by the coefficient returned from rate4 region. If the region is unknown, rate4 handles the safety fallback and returns 0. Crucially, we wrap this whole expression in JavaScript's native math.round. This ensures that fractional cents are rounded perfectly to the nearest whole integer cent, fulfilling our business logic constraints. In the return block just beneath it, the store smoothly maps out the updated payload, combining our subtotal and new tax into the final total field seamlessly. With our logic updated, let's bring up the built-in terminal window right here in the Develow IDE to execute our automated tests. We run our tests. The test container executes across various domestic and international region scenarios, validating rounding boundaries, and everything returns completely green. Ensuring strict server-side calculation constraints and using deterministic math libraries is vital for transactional code bases. By utilizing the Develow AI chat to discover system utilities like rate4, we were able to safely isolate and implement this fix in a single line. This ticket is now resolved. Bye for now and see you in the next code challenge.